Been a thriller minute so far. It is a crucial game obviously for both teams. Sachin is an outstanding player. 309 matches he's played now, almost 12,000 runs in one-day international cricket, an average of 44.3. and Virender Sehwag, his partner, 63 games, getting close to those 2,000 one-day international runs, and that average is just a shade under 35. His strike rate is just under 100. And the great Wasim Akram is about to start proceedings from the West Lane end. A little bit of swing coming back in towards Sachin Tendulkar. He'll be the key wicket, of course. Wasim Akram has an outstanding career, picked up his 500th one-day international wicket in this tournament. The economy rate is outstanding as well at 3.89, best of 515. So he's about to start his second delivery in the commentary box. It's now going to be Ramiz Raja, but first of all, Ravi Shastri.
Thank you, Mike. Now this is what the crowd has come out here to see. A champion fast bowler against an outstanding batsman. Pakistan have posted a big score on the board, and the target 274 is not going to be an easy one. The Indians will have to bat really well if they have to entertain any thoughts of coming close to that score. And this is how it all happened. Saeed Anwar, the star today, 20th 100 in one-day internationals, his third 100 in World Cup cricket. Tendulkar on his way in spanking fashion. It wasn't all that bad a delivery, but the timing was exquisite.
Well, the Indian flags are out. They didn't have a lot of cheer about when Pakistani batsmen were batting, but this is a lovely way to get off the mark. A little bit of width, didn't cut at that one. It was a back foot push, and importantly the placement was absolutely spot on. Great timing from the little master. He's away.
Yes, Akram fractionally short and Tendulkar pouncing on it. The length will change. Get the single on the onside this time. There is some swing there for Wasim Akram. Shoaib Akhtar will share the new ball. The wicket keeper is Tawfiq Omar. Rashid Latif is not out there. Tawfiq Omar at the moment is keeping wickets, and no Saeed Anwar, Ramiz.
Well, it was expected that Saeed Anwar would be a hard push to come and field, because he was struggling when he was out there as a batsman. It's a little surprising to see Rashid Latif not out there. Maybe nursing his head injury.
Yes, he got a nasty one on the head, and he must be under observation at the moment.
Now, Pakistan must not do this. Shoaib Akhtar has got to be in a position to bowl as quickly as possible. That first delivery was a nothing delivery down the leg side, given as wide. Pakistan must see that they get the Indians under pressure with this new ball. Attacking with two slips.
So I think they have to attack when the ball is hard and new. That's their best chance of picking up early wickets and putting pressure on the middle order. Where goes Akhtar? 150k, that second delivery. So he's quickly into his stride.
Sachin's quality is his adjustment factor. He wouldn't really be taking that front foot stride to Shoaib Akhtar, because he needs to adjust to the height and bounce and pace of the bowler. Very, very clever customer, Sachin. That is the reason why he's a star. Almost 12,000 runs, 3,400, just remarkable.
And over all that period, a strike rate of 86.4. Another pacey delivery, good running. These two have a good understanding when it comes to running between the wickets. Both players of similar height. This is the first time I think Virender Sehwag will be exposed to Shoaib Akhtar today, because the conditions are good for batting. The outfield will be a lot faster now than it was in the morning. And he goes after that one, and it's 6. Just using the pace of the bowler. But there was no half measures there from Tendulkar.
Well, what a hit. Shoaib Akhtar fast and furious, allowing the batsman that width, and Sachin Tendulkar has cashed in on it big time. That's gone away in a flash. That is cricket at its best. Being made to stretch, and really hats off for middling that wide one from Shoaib.
Well, clearly shows on the surface you may be the fastest bowler in the world, but if you don't get it right against a top player, you'll get tap. Now, what will be the reply? Superb shot. This is tremendous batting already. A 6 to start off the over, and now a lovely wristy flick to get the boundary.
Well, this is a lovely shot. Working the ball away from middle stump, but he's so good at flicking the deliveries away on the onside. Shoaib Akhtar providing him with that extra bit of opportunity with his pace. All he had to do was to meet the ball with wrists, and away it went very quickly for a 4. A wonderful start on 16 quickly, Sachin.
As anyone who's still having lunch may as well throw their plates and get into their seats. There will be a counter-attack from the Pakistani bowlers, that's for sure. Oh, great timing. That was just a gentle push. And what an over for India. A masterclass there from Tendulkar. 27 for no loss after 2. Tendulkar on strike. Much better length now from Akram. He was a little bit on the shorter side in the last over.
This is a wonderful batting strip, and Sachin Tendulkar should enjoy this. Pakistan, on the other hand, must not get unnerved by this avalanche, by the launching done by Sachin Tendulkar. It's been absolutely fantastic. Once again, timing the ball beautifully. It's coming off the middle of the bat.
Well, it's that kind of surface, isn't it? He's a short man, but he makes the adjustment so well to bounce. Even the last ball right on his toes when he was punching it on the onside. And Wasim Akram too, around the 140k mark. Normally he's around the 130, 135. So he's bending his back as well. The Indian game plan would be to see this new ball threat off, because today Pakistan have packed their side with batsmen. They really have 3 specialist bowlers and Abdul Razak. And really the most potent weapon, Ramesh, is with the new ball, Shoaib and Wasim.
That's right. If India can conquer Shoaib and Wasim Akram, then it'll be much easier for the remaining batsmen to challenge that total of 273. On the other hand, a wicket here really will put Pakistan back in that driver's seat.
Well, he was looking for the pole, getting the inside edge. He loves to play that shot.
Well, Pakistan thought that they had a very good chance there, knocking the ball down away from the stumps. But this ball not really short enough for Sachin to play that kind of a shot. But I guess he's eyeing the ball so well that he probably backs himself on every shot.
Good over from Wasim, just 1 run off it. Sanity returns to the proceedings, 28 for no loss. Now Tendulkar on strike. It's always a good contest between Waqar Younis and Tendulkar. Younis has dismissed Tendulkar quite a few times.
Yes, Ravi, I think top-class cricket is all about aggression. And most of these Pakistani bowlers are aggressive. That is the reason why they've picked so many wickets in one-days and test matches. On the other hand, the little champion and his partner on the lookout of aggression. So aggression v aggression. The match is definitely on.
Good delivery. That's the right length on a surface like this. The odd ball might just hold up. I think this pitch might just get a little slower as the day progresses. This is the best time to be batting, really, when the ball is hard and new, it comes on to the bat. We saw that even when Pakistan were batting.
I would prefer a man at short cover or short point for Sachin Tendulkar, because at times he can get carried away a little too early into those drives. And if the ball holds up, there's a chance for Pakistan.
Turned away on the onside. This outfield is quick enough. A boundary to end the over. 11 runs coming off it. After 4 overs, India 39 for no loss.
Well, it's just stunning batting. It's some of the best opening salvos of a game of cricket I've seen for a long time. And if you fancy tearing yourself away from Centurion Park and all the action, and catch up with...
So short point for Tendulkar as well. And again, Lucky just looking to force it, getting the inside edge. He's got to watch it because Akram's getting the ball to swing into the right-handers. Tendulkar getting it right on the toe of the bat. Watch her landing on the seam. Tendulkar just pushing at that. And that's the slice of luck you need if you're a bowler. You can suddenly change the course of this game. There's a man at gully, there's a man at backward point. There's a lot of thought being put into the field placing. And that's a much better line. I think the Pakistan bowlers would have decided to bowl a little wider. Tendulkar in the last game against England was dismissed in that area, just backward of point. And Ramesh just emphasizes what you were saying a little while earlier, an important position, short point, gully.
That's right. I think teams feel that there is a chance against Sachin by having a fielder there, because at times he plays away from the body on the up, because he backs himself on every shot. He can play, but at times he can play away from the body also a little casually. But so far nothing casual from the little master.
Yes, I think Waqar Yunus, his strength is swing. And just get the feeling Pakistan bowlers have come out really pumped up. As a result, striving for that extra yard of pace and not quite getting the length right. I think he's not given the ball enough opportunity to swing. Even Wasim Akram has been a little bit on the shorter side. And if you see this Indian innings already, as many as 7 boundaries and 2 sixes hit, 80% of the shots of the back foot. Again, worked away on the onside. It's going to be touch and go. And good running by Sehwag. Pushed Tendulkar there to come back for the third.
Clever piece of batting from Sachin Tendulkar. It's a well covered offside field. There's plenty of options there through the on. Mohammad Sami sliding, good effort, released the ball nicely.
53 for 2, 6 overs have been bowled. Wasim Akram will continue, and in the commentary box, Robin Jackman has been joined by Sanjay Manjrekar.
Akram. Thank you, Ravi. Well, you say it. You tell the people at home what you said to me as you sat down before you picked your microphone up.
Players are great entertainers, India and Pakistan, especially when playing against each other. We've seen two extremes, bat dominating the ball. Seen Sehwag and Tendulkar hit sixes and boundaries, a flurry of runs. And then Pakistan coming back through their captain.
Quite sensational, it has, and I think will continue to be. Full house here at Supersport Park, and just wonderful, wonderful entertainment. Doesn't matter whether you're selling ice creams or whether you're sitting up here commentating or whether you've paid a bundle of money to come in and watch. It's a beautiful pitch to bat on. We've already seen a wonderful 100 from Syed Anwar to set up a more than competitive total, and we've seen India go after it. You know, we use the expression team gets off to a flying start. Well, well played. We said that about Pakistan. It's the knock on there, will get another run. I don't know how you describe the Indian start before Waqar Younis changed everything.
And what a bold decision that was, Robin. I thought it was a good move to give Shoaib Akhtar the new ball. Just sort of a gamble. See the quickest bowler bowling with the new ball against a devastating opening pair. Didn't quite work. Immediately he brought himself on, and more importantly wasn't afraid to keep the ball up to the batsman, and that induced the drive and the mistake. And that's how Sehwag was picked up.
That's it. Down. Oh, how Pakistan might live to rue that. Abdul Razak, great effort, but sometimes those have just got to stay in your hand.
Could see Wasim Akram telling Abdul Razak he should have been on the circle, the edge of the circle. If he was there, that would right down his throat. Tried to reach for it, and this is a surprise to me. You don't see Tendulkar hitting over the top, especially straight down the wicket in the first 15 overs. Didn't get the middle of the bat, went nowhere.
There's the man. 2 overs, 2 for 14. First ball he bowled went for 6. On the ground. Quality stroke. Quality stroke. Great effort, but it's gone for 4. How did a man who's only 5'6" or whatever he is hit that through there?
But this is one thing that will be in India's favour throughout the innings. They'll get some bonus runs against a better fielding side. Say England, Zimbabwe, the teams that India have played against, that ball would have been dragged back quite comfortably. But the slide doesn't come naturally to Asian fielders, especially Indians and Pakistanis. Good effort, but couldn't prevent the 4. So drop catches and a few fumbles, a few slow movers in the field will give India the bonus runs that they'll dearly want in this match.
Slips out then. Man in the gully. Imzamam's in the gully. Man at short extra cover. Now where's he going to hit it? Through mid-wicket. Wonderful hands. And there might be an inquiry there. But they've run 4 anyway. Great running. You can put the telephone away, don't need it.
Shoaib Akhtar, the man. Waqar Younis trying to again keep it full, just close to middle stump. That's when the strong wrist came into play. He's got stuck in his back knee, and I think he may have done it cleanly, but doesn't matter. He ran 4, but great effort by a fast bowler. Tendulkar races to 41.
From just 27 deliveries. 6 fours and a 6. And a 1.
In the meanwhile, there's been an interesting promotion that's been made. Mohammad Kaif has come in at number 4. Dinesh Mongia was the batsman who came in at number 4 against England. Bulk of his one-day career is batted at number 6 or 7.
Don hadn't lost a wicket till the 10th over. Oh my goodness me. Beautiful.
If you just watch his follow-through after he's played this shot, you can see he's enjoyed this one immensely. Look at that. That's for the photographers there. Great follow-through of the bat again. Just watch it go in the direction of the shot. Full face of the bat, meeting the ball. This is some high-quality cricket that we are seeing today.
What a privilege No slips now. No ball called, and it hasn't beaten square cover. Yunus Khan again in that position. 46. Tendulkar. There's a good opportunity to go to 50. I think he might have done if the ball hadn't gone quite so far away from him. He ended up hitting it a little near the toe of the bat.
And this pitch is right down his lane. Not too much of lateral movement, nice pace, just enough bounce.
Fielded. Imzimam. You've got two men in there, both in front of square. Nobody catching behind the wicket other than the wicket-keeper. Remember, for 15 overs, 2 have to be in catching positions. And Pakistan have gone a short square cover and a short extra cover. There they are. Of course, you've got a very fine batsman here, but you've also got a very fine bowler. 500 one-day international wickets. He hasn't done that by being stupid or unskilled.
One of the greatest left-arm fast bowlers to have graced the cricketing field. Having said that, Tendulkar has never been really troubled by Wasim Akram. He's handled him quite well over the years.
Put that away. You certainly get one. You get back for a second. 48 he goes to.
Such a tough call for the bowler. If he gives him even a foot of room outside the off stump, gets spanked through the covers, tries to get close to the batsman, middle stump, short of length delivery, gets carted onto mid-wicket. Look at that. That was middle stump, not very short. And Wasim Akram just looking at him, studying his body language. He's really on the defensive against Tendulkar. He's trying to keep the runs down, unlike Waqar Younis at the other end is looking to pick up wickets. A mid-wicket now comes in just to give him some protection on the leg side.
Yeah, now those 2 catches are short extra cover, short mid-wicket. Missed it. Excitement from so many people, but no nick. This is the prize. This is the one that Pakistan want.
What a delivery this is. Not great footwork on that occasion. Maybe not expecting this length was Tendulkar. Was quite happy staying on the crease, expecting perhaps something to come shorter in length. Great thinking by Wasim Akram.
Keep the strike. Move on to 49. So now there's no mishaps. That'll be the end of the 9th over. 75 for 2. $75 for 2, 9 overs gone. So India just nudging ahead of the required rate here. Nearly 8.5 they're scoring at. The rate required to win the game from now on in is under 5. There's the Pakistan hero at the end of his run-up. He's taken both wickets to fall. Tendulkar on 49. And will remain so.
Again, Waqar Younis is not afraid to keep the ball up on a batting paradise, but there's nothing in the pitch for the bowler. Every time the ball pitches, there's no sideways movement, nothing at all. But still brave enough to keep the ball up, not worried about the punishment that could come with that length. Looking for wickets, Waqar Younis.
50 in 37 balls. And he's come back for the second, and he'll get 4 more. 6 will be signalled all along the ground. Well played, and thank you, Sachin Tendulkar, for the entertainment.
And that gesture after he got to his 50 just goes to suggest that he's really enjoyed himself. He's got a lot of pleasure. He never does that when he gets to a score of 50. He's got plenty of 50s in one day international. But just look at the reaction. It gets 2 runs and then looks at the overthrow. 4 more. He's delighted. And then the arms go up. That's how he reacts to 100, not to a 50. It's just that special occasion today at the Centurion. India, Pakistan, India playing well, doing well in this tournament. 60th one-day international 50.
Just the 60. It's almost a disappointment goes around the crowd when Tendulkar loses a strike. It's quite strange. Here comes the 4 to add to the 2 to give him 6. Not very good work from the bowler there. No attempt whatsoever. Captain. There with his... didn't have time to say arm in a sling. Another exquisite stroke from Tendulkar. 88 for 2.
Been some serious whipping with Pakistan bowling.
And it continues. That'll run away for 4 as well. Only just, but it will. And so it goes on. 98 for 2.
Tendulkar's astonishing display continues in Centurion Park. But for Sky Digital viewers, if you want to catch up with the game.
Batting today, Syed Anwar, 101. He's not on the park. He's gone to hospital to check out his wrist after he hit a nasty blow in the same area, by the way, that Shoaib Akhtar hit him in the nets, which caused him to miss a game or 2. And now it's Tendulkar. That's away. Gee, I don't think it went exactly where Sachin meant it to go, but he'll take him.
That was a good delivery. Nothing is going into the Pakistani way. And Sachin Tendulkar managed an edge. Went past the makeshift wicketkeeper Tawfiq Umar. Quickest delivery from Shahid Afridi, going through the legs of the wicketkeeper.
Maybe he meant it. Now this is a sight that Indian supporters will not want to see. Sachin Tendulkar on the ground getting some treatment. Maybe just a little bit of cramp problem perhaps. It is very warm out there in the middle at Supersport Park at Centurion.
It's warm out there, and also when you're playing against Pakistan, the pressure is immense. And under pressure you tend to sweat a lot.
Straight back past the bowler for 4. No ball as well, so that'll be 5 runs. Great shot again from Tendulkar. What a treat this is to watch.
There is no stopping. Even if he's limping, still able to hit the ball towards the boundary line. Tremendous stuff. Just getting to the pitch of the ball. After hitting the ball immediately, feeling a bit of pain. High elbow, great balance. Good follow through.
It's a beautiful shot. That's got past him. And it just might run away from him. It does. It's gaining on the fielder. What exquisite timing.
Well, it's been there all day today from Sachin Tendulkar. Exquisite timing and great placement. He's absolutely outclassed the opposition today, single-handedly. Generated a lot of pace from this shot. There you see that flick, helping the ball go very quickly across. And that boundary also gets him his 12,000 one-day international run. Would you believe it?
Incredible. Average of 44, strike rate of 86. 34 hundreds, 60 50s. Blue Devil from Bristol.
David Shepherd, 62 years of age, plenty of experience as far as one-day international is concerned. Well, he's split his finger there, and quite badly.
He's bleeding quite badly. Back at him. It's just fairly ordinary looking incident, wasn't it? Just looking to collect the ball. He's not reacted yet. It's walking back.
Players have catch it, and it's gone through the hand of Shahid Afridi. In the air for some time. He had to dart across to his right and couldn't snaffle it.
Didn't get any early warning, Shahid Afridi, that the ball was coming back to him. In fact, the keeper shouted, "Catch him." That's perhaps when he realized it's coming to him a little late. May have got his fingertips to that one.
It's a good shot. It's a great shot. It's picked the gap through extra cover for 4. Stand and deliver.
Exploits the gap to the fullest, Tendulkar. It wasn't a big one, mid-off and extra cover, just watching. Because it was right in the center of those two fielders. Afridi looking at Waqar Younis, or rather Yusuf Yohana, who's at mid-off, and Yohana doing likewise. Beautiful balance, looking to get onto the front foot, seeing the ball short, just going on with the shot, wait for. As I said earlier, Rahul Dravid might just like this bowling change. He's not a powerful hitter of the ball, likes to use the pace of the bowler. This might just get him into a good rhythm. We'll have to just wait and see. If there's reverse swing, things might be just a little difficult.
And there was a little bit of reverse swing early. There's a short single taken. Sachin Tendulkar, I'm sure, is not going to allow Shoaib Akhtar to settle. They're going to try and rotate the strike as much as possible. If he gets something he recognises, he's going to put it away. He will be only too aware how dangerous Shoaib Akhtar can be and how quickly. Tendulkar on strike. It's a bit quicker, that one. So this has been a good over from Shoaib Akhtar, just 2 runs from it. There's 1 ball remaining. This will give the Pakistan team a lot of confidence if he can finish this and complete a good comeback over.
And also the fact that the man is on 95. Doesn't take too many chances these days when he's in his 90s. There's been occasions when he's hit a 6 to get to hundreds in test matches. It doesn't do that as often these days.
It's down leg side. It's going to be called a wide. It is. 151 k's per hour that last one, so he's starting to slip himself now. Shoaib Akhtar.
And has not done a bad job, the man behind the stumps. Part-time keeper Rashid Latif has preferred to rest. He's got a concussion in the head when he was hit this morning by a Zahir Khan bouncer. So Tawfiq Umar has done a splendid job for somebody, not a regular keeper.
Said Ammar, by the way, is okay. Just got some bruising to that forearm area just above his wrist. Sent back by Rahul Dravid, so that's a pretty good over from Shoaib Akhtar. Just 3 runs coming from it. 169 for 3. Sachin was the leading run scorer in this World Cup going into this match, and he's certainly taking full advantage of that today. That'll just be the one. He'll be able to scream down the track and turn and come back with that 5 his. His first 50 runs coming in just 37 balls. He's on 96, Tendulkar. 97 now. Yes, runs are coming too easily at the moment. They're not having to do anything strange at all. The Indian batsman just picking off Shahid Afridi.
Yeah, the crowd getting behind him. The Pakistani supporters behind Shoaib Akhtar.
How's that strike rate? Quick single. He's going to have to go. He makes it. Moves to 98 now. That obviously just hurt his thigh a little bit.
I think again he's struggling. When he suffered that thigh strain, he was really hobbling. Then for a while, about half an hour, it seemed like he had that matter under control. He was able to work around it. But in the last 5 minutes, it seems like it's got worse. Keeping an eye on the fielder at all times to make sure the throw wasn't coming. Yeah, it's getting worse. I'm not sure this is such a great idea. This is a World Cup, few more important matches to come up. There again, trying to get a stretch for himself. I think he should go in for a runner.
Sanjay, I think he's hurt himself even more here. That quick single was taken there and he really had to stretch. There's a little shake of the head from him to Rahul Dravid. I must admit, I'm amazed he hasn't had a runner. I think that you're dead right. There's still plenty of games to go in this World Cup. He's such an important player for India. And there's no doubt he's hampered this thigh strain, just screaming down the other end for that quick single. He's in trouble now. Now comes the medical team. They're on their way out. 12th man and also Andrew Lepus, the physiotherapist.
There's actually a very eager cricketer inside the dressing room wanting to come out to run for Tendulkar. Virendra Sehwag has made it quite clear that he'll be happy to come out and bask in the glory. So the score is 176 for 3 and we have time while Tendulkar attends to his injury to take drinks.
This was outstanding. That was a glorious shot off the bowling of Wasim Akram through the covers. Now this was Shoaib Akhtar. That was 6 runs over third man. The very next ball, he played a lovely shot on the leg side. Look at that, just whipping that around. And this on drive was exquisite. That was 3 balls in a row. Ko Yunus got the treatment again, working just behind square. Then through the offside, through extra cover. Not too many half volleys out here, but Sachin Tendulkar smacked everything. That was worked away as well. Lovely shot through the offside. We've seen shots all around the ground. That was an absolute beauty. Pounced on that, slightly overpitched. And Afridi also got angled away down to third man through the keeper's legs, as it turned out. Razak also got the treatment. Is the runner. Now here's a look at the last ball that Tendulkar had to sprint through. This was just before the drinks break. He had to get the long strides out, and just have a look at his face. It certainly tells a story. He's been carrying this injury for some time, and that hurts. He's definitely damaged it further, hence the runner now.
And only appropriate that you have the clone, Virendra Sehwag, running for him.
He's on 98. 98 not out, Tendulkar. Short ball, quick ball, might be out. He's out! Shoaib Akhtar has come back into the attack. The first ball that Tendulkar has faced when he's got a runner, he's been dismissed. Shoaib Akhtar, that was a very, very quick delivery, just under 150 k's per hour. Took him by surprise, and he's on his way back. What an end, what a dramatic end to a magnificent knock from Sachin Tendulkar.
And this spells danger for India. Look at the Pakistanis, they're all charged up. They have this reputation of coming back into the match. This is a great delivery. The break may have just disrupted the concentration of the man. Not 100% fit as well. Shoaib Akhtar comes back after conceding 18 in the first over. Gets an opportunity to come back and he's done well. So Tendulkar hobbles away. One of the greater innings that you'll see in one-day cricket. 98 of 75 balls and India 177 for 4.